disagree with this, guys, because of the fact that if you're talking about everyday Bob and Harry down the road and that, yeah, okay, you know, there might be personal issues, there might be things, and out of respect, you won't say stuff. But when you're a celebrity, number one, women, they go through shaving off their hair all the time to wear wigs and that. So it's not like it's something which is major. Second of all, yeah, alopecia is a disease, yeah, it is a lock of hair, but really, is it that? I've had alopecia. I've had hair look a little bit, and it's through that. Is it really that serious a joke for you to be pushed? It wasn't something about your kids or something about your wife in August. It was something about, you get me, about hair joke. And third of all, realistically, and my wife looked at me, I wouldn't go up to Chris. I was thinking like, babe, it's a joke, man. Relax yourself. Like, I wouldn't go up to my brethren and slap him in his face.
People, them, welcome. OTB Instalive, OTB Bite Size, whatever you want to call it. We're in
episode 2.
Yeah, done though. The second one, you know, second of many. You know what I mean? Today with the topic is Will Smith. You know what I mean? Like,
one of the topics, yeah.
Yeah, well, one of, because obviously we go on. So, you know what I mean? Obviously the first and main topic would be obviously the Will Smith slap and opinions on that. You know what I mean? So people, then make sure you put your opinions in, your thoughts in. You know what I mean? Big up the panel every time. Big up everyone that's in the building right now. And let's get started.
All right.
Go make sure you guys check out.
Staged. Already Lauren saying it's staged.
Come on.
So yes, Roseanne Taylor, welcome to the conversation.
We need receipts though. I want to see evidence of bias.
So here's the thing, right? You know what I mean? When it first happened, man was like, it's gotta be staged, didn't it? But then obviously once you hear the reaction of the crowd and what he carried on with afterwards, it either makes you think or makes you believe, oh, is this real? It's peak, innit? Like, but again, there's so many different variables, it's actually confusing whether it's staged or not, because there are things that make it look very real.
Yeah, trust me, listen, yeah, you're talking about two big boy actors, yeah, at the Oscars, yeah, like, we know, like, we've looked at already that the Oscars, the Emmys, the Grammys, they're all losing viewage. They're all losing, like, so much airtime. People don't care no more. I've been chatting to bare people. They were like, oh, shit, I didn't even know it was on. If that thing didn't happen, I would have never known it was on. So, you know, it's a little play to get people's eyes on the thing, innit, like. And realistically, you get me? Obviously, the crowd's going to go, ooh, because the actors, man, like, if they fuck that up, like, what's the point of putting them great actors?
I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, like, there's a certain things, and obviously, like, the reactions of people, the actual reactions of Jada Pinkett herself. I see a video literally not long ago about, like, she technically thinks that he deserved what he got, Chris Rock, right? And not only that, she put I think a post up on Instagram saying, like, it's time for healing and I'm here for it. And I think she's got quite a lot of backlash for that. And yes, they are all corrupt. I don't think that they're not. You know what I mean? But there are some times I do believe, yes, that Takeover. De Niro, yeah.
Manlike B.Dot.
Yes, big. Oh, how are you?
Right, man. How you guys doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
We're good, man. We're good. It's actually very
long
it's actually
time,
like, really nice to actually speak to you. You know what I mean?
But we got to start working together a bit more, to be honest.
Yeah, real talk, my guy. Real talk.
You know what I mean? We definitely got to start working a bit more together, and I wouldn't even mind doing a little podcast for you guys myself. So
yeah,
that's 100% right there, man.
You know what I mean? So, but we can talk about that different. We can talk about that different. So what's the subject? What's the subject?
So
the first topic that we're talking about is
Will Smith.
What are you saying?
Conversation.
Say that again. I can't hear you.
Oh, we were just talking about Will Smith and obviously what recently happened.
So what, do you guys think that was real or fake?
See, it's
Diego
confusing.
thinks it was fake.
Really, I think it was fake.
You know what? One side of me thinks it could be fake because they staged so much different stuff. But one side of me as well thinks it ain't fake. But I just don't know what he's really getting out of it, bro. Like,
Well, here's the thing, right? What not many people know.
Catch you later, Lauren. Thank you for popping in.
See you later, Lauren. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate you coming.
Shout out to you.
Right, not many people know that Will Smith actually brought a book out called Will. Yeah, basically, I think it's like an autobiography. Yeah, and the thing about it is, obviously, you want something that involves you to make sales.
oh, so he just brought that out just now.
Recently brought out.
Where's my book?
Oh.
I need to check
One
that.
of my notions, one of the things that I've been thinking about and trying to look into a bit more is the fact that if he's bringing out a book, maybe that might be staged because it's going to bring him sales. It's going to be profitable to him. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do think there's only so much a man can take, right? When you've got your own wife throwing you under a bus, no offense, I do believe she's thrown him under a bus many a time. You know what I mean? Many a time, and he hasn't been able to do a thing about it. And if you think about it, bruv, and you think about the violations that are going on between the both of them right now, Jada's sitting pretty right now. She says whatever she wants and nothing happens. It gets brushed. Yeah. No one, like everyone's brushed the fact that she was kicking back and laying down an open leg with a younger.
And put it out there for the world to hear it as well.
Call it an entanglement.
Yeah. Yeah. And also,
everything.
And also,
so it's confusing to me, this whole situation.
And also, you got to remember, in the industry, any type of industry, when it comes to the entertainment, people have to sacrifice for certain things, and you can get to a point where you're made to do something publicly humiliated to like someone you love, and that might have been the case there. You get me?
No, true that. I just think like. That make you think, you know what, the man's had enough, bro. Like, you can see he laughed at the joke. He laughed, bro. He blatantly chuckled and laughed. You see big skinny teeth, bro. His skin teeth. But as soon as the camera panned away and went to Chris, and he looked at his wife and saw his wife rolling eyes, he had to do something. Otherwise, his own wife was ridiculing him all over again and biting.
It was still fake, man. You look at the slap don't even look real, man.
I do have a picture in my phone, yeah? I do have a picture in my phone where it looks like Chris Rock is wearing some sort of padding on his face.
Is it?
The brother got his face out anyway and in place ready for a slap with his eyes closed.
Yeah, you've got Insta in it. Like, I'm going to send you the picture. I'm going to DM you the picture so you can see it for yourself.
Yeah, well, another thing that I did think as well, man. Like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, it looks mad right now. I'm not gonna lie. It looks crazy for Will.
Right, yeah. Another reason why I think it is real also is I don't think the Oscars would be going as far as they're going if it wasn't real. They wouldn't go. They wouldn't fight. They wouldn't go into investigation because Will Smith's actually going into a disciplinary. He could have his Oscar taken from him.
Well, I heard it just got thrown up on Netflix now as well.
Yeah, he's got a film that was coming out.
People would be going this far if it wasn't real. You see what I'm saying? So it makes it even more confusing.
That's bruv. You know what you're saying? That's gas mark, bruv. All it is that they've got to keep up face. Just like with everything they did with Russia, with the pandemic, like they'll always have to keep up face, even if they're wrong. So they'll say, yeah, we're going to discipline him. Then 6 months down the line, people are going to say, so what discipline did he get? We'll be like, oh, we're still looking into it. It's still investigating. That's bullshit. That's all face value.
Well, it could have been a ritual. It could have been a ritual for Chris as well. Like,
so, right, here's the thing. I spoke to Jill. I spoke to Jill on WhatsApp. I can't remember if it was a couple of days ago, a few days ago. You know what I mean? And I did say this could be a nice way of them going out.
Yeah.
Like, you're still going to get your little cameos. You're still going to get your little this. All right, you're going to have to take some ridicule for a little while. You know what I mean? But instead of going out through a scandal or going out through being told that you're with youths, you know what I mean? Then this is the nicest way you can go out. You still got your money. You still got a life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can go about your business and do your thing. You've kept your mouth shut. You've done what you needed to do. Cool, we're letting you go now. You're never going to be let go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you see the footage of Tony Rock?
No.
Listen, right, so listen, here's the thing that made me laugh, yeah? Man blatantly said, there is some rules. There's some rules. If anyone, like, if he says anything out of turn or that's going to offend anyone, the only thing you can actually do is absolutely nothing. Yeah, and if anyone wants to come and walk up on stage, yeah, like, this is not the Oscars. The only thing you're going to be nominated for is these hands. You see, like, I had to bust up and go, boy.
Yeah.
It's a man.
What do you say? Oh, there's 10 of us. There's 10 brothers.
No one even knows how many rock brothers there are. What, he's a rock brother?
It's very iffy. It's like you can look at the situation in so many different angles. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hard one, and the way that they've done it, like, he's been cancelled off of Netflix. He's got cancelled from a next company as well. So I don't know. There's a couple companies that have like cancelled him. So
yeah, he left the actors guild as well.
So what, you don't think it's a thing of where he just like feel like he's taking too much from the people and, you know, he just lashed out? Do you think?
Like the G.I. Jane joke, the G.I. Jane 2 joke was the straw that broke the camel's back. It could be that. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it could be.
Yeah, it could be. But because we're dealing with Hollywood, it could be anything.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I mean? And obviously, I've had to look into Hollywood a bit. I've had to do stuff. Because obviously, I do acting, so I do know that things can be fabricated in the maddest sense that that you can imagine. You know what I mean? But there are moments, yeah, as an actor and has been on sets and seen other actors, like, there are moments where they become human. They come out of character and become themselves again. You know what I mean? Things like that can happen.
Yeah.
Again, this is what makes it
end of the day, man's a human being. Man's not perfect. Like, things can happen, man. Like,
he's taking so much ridicule, bro. He's taking all the backlash.
But that's the thing is, though, because it's Will Smith, though, we would have thought he would have been able to take that, though. That's the thing. Now, you've been in the game for a long time. When people were talking about Quincy Jones touching you, man, we're talking about Quincy Jones touching you, bro, back like years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I do believe there's only so much a man can take. But I've got a view, yeah? Like, so I would like all three of your opinions on this, innit? This is just from maybe a male sense.
Shout out to John Daniels.
Yeah.
Big up, Dan.
Big up everyone that joined the room and that.
Elaine, Pretty, King, everybody. Sorry, B.
No, it's cool, man. So I'm just saying, just from a standpoint of, yeah, like, do you see it just for a second and go, at least man stood up for his woman, though?
You have to. That's what I'm saying. You have to a point, because making fun of. Because the thing is, what I heard is that they had some situations before. So if you've not had the situation before, it's kind of brave of you to bust a joke. You should have bust a joke on Will. Like, to bust a joke on a man's wifey and you just ain't tight like that. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. None of you man are gonna have that. I'm not having that. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've already said I wouldn't have it.
Yeah, and because it's to do with going bald, and it's not like it's a thing of where this is like an illness type of thing.
She's got alopecia, so and plus they've known each other for what, 20+ years. It's not like they met a couple of weeks ago. You know what I mean? So like. And alright, I'm not saying that alopecia is not bad, because it is bad and a lot of people suffer with it and whatever else. I don't think the joke was like, he could have said a lot worse. It's Chris Rock, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if I was in that position, I'm not letting nobody say that to my missus, so what
a lot of people that have alopecia don't tell everyone they got alopecia.
Yeah.
No, but her thing is public because she's a celebrity, innit? So it's a different level because this.
Because when she first got alopecia, I watched a video where they were talking about it. They said obviously she was terrified. They showed the clip where
She said that, but then afterwards she embraced it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Even to the point where she was making videos and making jokes of it.
See,
But there's a difference between. I think there's a difference between when you make a joke about your thing, it's
And then
different.
someone else does it. Yeah.
You get it.
I kind of disagree with this, guys, because of the fact that if you're talking about everyday Bob and Harry down the road and that, yeah, okay, there might be personal issues, there might be things, and out of respect, you won't say stuff. But when you're a celebrity, number one, women, they go through shaving off their hair all the time to wear wigs and that. So it's not like it's something which is major. Second of all, yeah, alopecia is disease, yeah, it is a lock of hair, but really, is it that? I've had alopecia. I've had hair look a little bit, and it grew back. Is it really that serious a joke for you to be pushed? It wasn't something about your kids or something about your wife in August. It was something about about hair joke. And third of all, realistically, I think even if that was the case, and my wife looked at me, I wouldn't go up to Chris. I would be thinking like, babe, it's a joke, man. Relax yourself. Like, I wouldn't go up to my brethren and slap him in his face because the woman is like overreacting about the situation. So, I think realistically, it was something that was kind of manufactured, man.
This is where it leads back to the thing where this could be just his way out, and it could be a slide past in the retort to Chris Rock. It's like Chris Rock's kind of been building up a little resume, like behind closed doors. He had a series. He had a series to do with Saw. You know what I mean? A TV series to do with Saw. He's been doing a lot of stuff. He's been trying to get back up in the game. So I think maybe this could be like, as I said, for him coming out, this could be Chris Rock coming in saying, "Yeah, it's my time now."
Yeah, could be.
Yeah,
could be.
Yeah. It could be, or maybe or he went against the grain. Like he might have went against the grain in Hollywood for something else, and they humiliated him before. What? I get you. But that's what I'm saying, because it's a Hollywood thing. And we have to all remember as well, these guys are flipping actors as well.
Yeah, they're not average.
And they're classed they're not classed as just actors, they're classed as great, elite. These are like all time.
Top end.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Upper echelon, you know what I mean? Upper echelon.
Yeah, and if you look at the audience up there, they were all actors, isn't it? So it's not like some everyday thing where this is going to happen.
GMG.
You know?
Lulu35, welcome to the conversation. Rich, homie, Mac, welcome to the conversation.
Big up
everyone that's in the building right now, man. Make sure you put in your comments, your
thoughts, let us know what you think.
You know what I mean?
Let us know
tips, let us know what you think also, you know what I mean? This show is for you lot too, get me?
So what, do you think it was... Go on.
Hi Lulu, what's going on? Peace. The other side of it is, I've noticed over my time that whenever they want to push a policy or do play behind closed doors, they cause a big distraction in the entertainment world. Now these are big people, man. Like for the Oscars, it was a big distraction for everything else. I wonder if something was happening behind it. Blame to Russia or even Biden.
Just before I give the floor to other people, you know what I mean? Just on a quick note, that was another thing I looked into, innit? This could be we always got to remember, big things happen when policies are going to be put in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When big legislations are going to be put in, all these sort of things are going to be put in, something big happens. Whether that's in entertainment, whether that's in construction, whether that's in hospitality, something happens. Something big happens. Yeah. And under your nose, and while you're all watching that, they're doing all of this stuff. And then all of a sudden, when you look back to them, oh, by the way, this is in place, this is in place, this is in place. You see what I'm saying? It's one of them ones right now. And we also got to remember, not long before the slap happened, I'm talking days before the slap happened, Biden was making a speech, and I know he was talking obviously about Ukraine and Russia and stuff like that, but he said particular words. We are now moving into a new world order under the notice of everyone. And right now, that's a scary notion. If you're able to say this stuff now and people are going to start believing in it, that's scary, bro.
Right. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And the conspiracy guys have been talking about this stuff, this new world order for over 20 years.
I've been talking about this stuff for. How long have I been actually been looking into this and talking about this stuff for? The longest. The amount of times I've said, this is going to happen, this might happen, and say this might happen. I've come out and said, oh, this might actually happen. And a lot of people for years have told me I'm fucking mad in the head, innit? And then when they go, oh, you're right, I'm like, bro, I don't even want to hear that I'm right, bro. Like, because when I try
but even after they find out you're right, they still don't want to know nothing.
They don't want to believe that. They got
a lot of people.
They've got a lot of different reasons. I mean, I heard today that in Canada they're going to be regulating internet, so people can only see certain things on the internet in Canada. And they push that policy through.
Who else does that? Who else does that?
China.
How are they?
Exactly.
How are they gonna,
exactly.
Okay.
China.
How are they going to implement that? Because as easy as it is to put up a firewall, it's very easy to bypass firewalls.
It depends on the people you're getting to put firewalls up, mate.
Can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
You can't hear me.
No, the top. I can hear you.
Me.
I can't hear me.
Yeah, B.Dot, you're in and out hopper today.
What, my one? Yeah, it's gone.
It's your headphones, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I reckon so. What type of polygon?
You know what? I heard it, like someone was trying to tell me about that not even long ago. Oh, I can't even.
What the how they were.
Hold on. Cyber Polygon.
Thank you for putting that in, because I'm gonna look into that.
Okay. Now the only reason why I said that is because they've done that in countries beforehand, but people have found ways to like get around obviously doing it and whatever else. But yeah, but why are they going to implement that?
Well, the New World Order, they basically, you know what they want: one internet, one money, one government, so one currency, so and one religion, I guess. So you know, and the thing is, they've said New World Order for years, but people think it's like New Year's Eve. It's going to be a big explosion. Everyone's going to know the New World Order has happened. That's what people think is going to happen. But it ain't doesn't work like that, man. It just goes in that way.
Yeah, they were moving slowly and gradually, and then things would just start changing.
I was going to read through some of these messages quickly.
Plans. You know,
internet.
Words, Jay, you used that for the longest.
Excuse happens for taking over servers. It's privatizing the internet. If they privatize the internet, though, watch how the fee of whatever country they do this in, because I can see this may be implemented into more countries in the future. Like the internet price will probably fucking skyrocket them. If you only got one, if you eliminate all the competitors, you're literally just the market, then, aren't you? So, another form of control.
And as Panera's already said, the other people that do it is China. You know what I mean? Like they're doing it.
Maybe the license for certain things.
Tell me when you want to go and look at something. You know, if you see a video and it's like a Chinese video or something like that, you want to go and look at it on the internet. You ain't finding that on our internet. You're not. You're gonna have to go and get a VPN and put yourself in China to go and look for a certain video.
That also comes down to your search engine as well, though, because you man probably know as well as I do about like fucking DuckDuckGo and stuff like that. Like if you use different search engines, you'll get different results.
I use that.
Okay, so then, so you know as well as I do, if you typed in something on Google that was something that maybe deemed be sensitive. Yeah, you know. So obviously that's another way that they block stuff out. But you know that there's keywords and stuff that if you type into Google would just get your computer fucking looked at real quick. Fucking and certain things that they just have that don't even exist on.
But they've still got a filter. They've still got a filter, man.
Oh yeah. But obviously, if you're using something that's a bit better than like Yahoo or Google. You'll get some better results. Shout out to everyone who's popped in.
Yo, shout out Big Tibbs, my brother.
Yes.
Man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for like even coming to listen. You know what I mean? Big up everyone on the bed. Big up Jay. Big up GMG. Big up Panero. Let's keep going.
Yeah, shout out to the party.
We're just warming right now. We're just warming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what do you think then? Like, because obviously it looks like China's gonna have to start stepping up now, isn't it? For Russia.
So with that, I have been saying for a little while, yeah, that China's been quietly like I do believe they are one of the most, if not arguably the most major player in the whole game. Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because if people go back in history, right? Like World War I, they were funded by a bank called Union Bank, right? That was owned by Bush, which is George Bush's dad and George W. Bush's granddad, right? He was funding both sides for this war, yeah? Had the capital and he had enough money to do that. We are now looking at technically the same. Because we've got them saying, listen, they're not invading, they're our friends. If we have to help them, we'll help them. See again.
Yeah.
In and out.
So, just let me just finish off. So, you've got them on one side saying, oh, we're Russia, we're friends with Russia, we need to back them. But we've already...
No, we're missing it, bro. We're missing all the good stuff.
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
Oh, my back again.
Have you got air?
Gone, bro.
Yeah.
Block this, man.
It's frozen now.
You might have to just use your phone still.
Yo, big up, Saka.
Can you hear me?
Big up, Lockney. Richard,
Yeah, we can hear you now,
big up
man. Shout out to
Empress.
everybody who's in there, yeah?
Big up Empress. I see you.
Yeah,
Big up Richard.
Yeah, big up my peoples and try and make sure you everyone that jumped in that knows me, yeah, add up this page, official Out There TV. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow the Go on, Mike, check.
Are you there, bro?
Yeah, he's in this guy, mad, bro.
Lele, man.
Yeah, what's Richie saying? I'm gonna be back in 20. All right, big respect.
Like, you've got
big up.
Like saying they're willing to pick up
Russia.
All right, you're back now, bro.
Then we've seen the video.
Bro, the sound's gone. All right, you're back now.
Yeah. What are you saying, my guy? I've been taking the list.
Everyone's jumping in.
You see how the demon spirits don't work, blood?
No, they're trying to take you out of jail, fam.
Man coming
I don't know them right there. That went all.
Yo, you started getting into a real fucking talk, yeah, and then all of a sudden your mic was dead in now.
Man said picture down Wi-Fi.
So you've got them on one side.
So what we gonna say then about this Will Smith thing? So we've got that. You think it was fake?
Games, isn't it? Infiltrate on the real talk. See what I'm saying? But they can't do that.
So what's everyone's opinion then? Was it real or was it fake?
Yeah, I think that was.
A bit too much, but
yeah, that's what I would do.
Remember where it is.
Yo, big up Shirez, my brother.
100%.
Big up.
Everyone add up the page, official Out There TV.
Yeah.
We've done it.
Alright, we got internet problems right now. You back now, bro?
For me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. We're all back. Yeah, lovely.
Alright, so what were we all saying then?
So what were we saying, man? So what were we saying about, what were we talking about? Russia?
China. defending
Yeah,
right.
you said it's China.
that's
What was it saying about China being in control of the war and that? You were on about World War One and Two, about both sides, but power, innit?
Union Bank basically funded World War One and World War Two. That's stuff they don't teach people, right? Like, and now we're looking at that now. As I said, we've seen China saying about Russia that their allies are willing to help them. Yeah, but we've also seen on OTB itself and talked about it how they are willing to help the Ukraine. Also, you know what I mean? And the thing about it, Putin's not saying that about it, is he? He's been saying something about everyone else. That did come out in news that he said that China said that. You know what I mean? And he hasn't said nothing to China because he knows that they've got such a big economy. I think it's something like 18 trillion.
Yeah.
And with sanctions upon you, no can't really get that much money in that, and now everyone's to pay you in rubles, not in euros or anything like that, because you can't get euros or anything. So now you want it in Russian currency. You know, no one wants to pay Russian currency.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, what he's saying is right. Putin basically knew what was happening. He knew from the beginning how it was going to work. He knew that he had shit tanks and things from the Second World War. He knew that he could have chucked it away, didn't care about them, and they could be used, put on a chessboard to make it look like things were happening, yeah? He knew he was getting sanctions, and he knew that the majority of the world take a lot of gas and petrol from him. So all he wanted to do was, right, okay, cool. What Gaddafi was trying to do, yeah? Gaddafi had all the oil, yeah, and he wanted to start trading in his own money. Why is he trading in American money? Like, it's his oil. So basically, what America had to do was come in and take out Gaddafi and put it in an American so that they could carry on trading in the same thing. So if you're looking at it now, Russia has got the opportunity to take a lot away from the Western world, innit? Yeah, like a lot of trade away by selling at rubles, which is cheaper than the dollar or the euro, and it's going to be beneficial for the buyer and it's going to be beneficial for the seller on both sides. So realistically, it's a real good move for Putin, and I know that obviously 100% China is there. China's got the back. China's just sitting there, but Russia's making all these moves now because he's running the chessboard right now. But China's in that game. China's definitely in that game.
So, like, the view I will put to the three of you, again, like, I would like to hear your views, and obviously the people that are in the building, please put in your comments and that as well, your thoughts and your opinions and all sorts.
Yeah, man, it's about the topic as well.
Big up, hashtag big up yourself,
what you're saying, Jay, yeah? Like,
yeah, you know.
And to everyone here, is do you see that as it becoming a war of necessity rather than a war of anything else? So it's like they're taking away people's necessities now, like gas. Soon it might be electric. Soon it might be something else. Do you see that sort of happening now?
Well, over here.
Whether that be, do you see that starting in really grain and then it's different? Like, I'm just asking the question. It's not that something I'm seriously. I'm just after what you're saying. I just thought I'd pose the question.
I think we're going to see a lot of cutbacks.
100%. You're going to see people paying out their nostrils for stuff.
Food, gas.
On petrol, on gas, on
bro, I can already see it with fucking electric, bro. My electric prices have gone up twice in like a month and a half. Gas, I know gas has gone fucking mad for people. They'll do the same thing with food as well. They did a similar thing when it was COVID at the start, when they started charging mad prices for like the same type of fucking food and stuff for things. Just a way to perpetuate fucking getting money.
Yeah, but you know that war's a big business, man. War's a big business.
Yeah.
Do you know who's laughing right now? There is a company, yeah. I can't remember. There's two particular companies, yeah. I can't remember the name of one of them. You know what I mean? There's one particular company right now, yeah. That is low right now. Flyboy, yourself up every time.
Big up Flyboy. I know, fam. Leighton Stone man them all day. You know what it is. Yeah, go on, bro.
Oh, it's
Called Hilbert.
Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Yeah, like Hilbert and make weapons for war. You see what I'm saying? Like, and they're laughing right now. Okay? You know what I'm saying?
So,
Companies that deal with weapons are laughing.
so what we know of war, yeah, is that countries invading countries, innit, yeah? I've told you about Putin being a chess player, blood. He doesn't need to do the maddest things to win a war. So at the moment, Americans,
Yeah, you have said it from
countries
long.
that they're fighting against, yeah, are weakening and weakening. They've got to pay out their pockets. People are not happy in the country. There's going to be civil unrest. People ain't going to be supporting the president. That country is going to collapse within itself. And he don't have to do much for himself to to do stuff in that country. He'll just let all us lot over here just implode. And while he's getting bigger and creating more alliances and taking over more places, subtly, and creating obviously this, I think this oil thing, yeah, that he's doing, he's trying to create this one world order where it's one currency, yeah, and the people with the oil are going to create the one currency. Like if you go to Saudi Arabia, them man are paying nothing for oil, blood. They're paying nothing for oil. But then you come over to this side of the world, we're paying like arm and a leg and flipping my sister for the oil. You get me? It's a mad thing, bro. So his tactic of winning this war is superior, bro, compared to what we've seen in the past. So far, anyway.
most definitely. But like I was saying, like these people are not going to spend their money on war and not take nothing from us. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's business.
Nobody's going to spend, bro. We're always the guinea pigs. Every time these lot go through these things, we're the guinea pigs. We're like lemons to them.
Yeah, that's pretty.
We just take the money from the people and fund missiles and all that. And then now there's all this talk about jobs now. It's hardly going to be any jobs. They're saying they're estimated in the next 4 years, bro. There's going to be hardly any jobs. Everything's going to be online. So, and then you got that. And then you got the AI coming out.
Yeah, unless you've got a job that's remote.
They've been putting this AI, bro. The AI has not just been now. They've been pushing the AI for a good few years, man. But yeah,
the AI will be out there very soon, bro. Maybe that's what their plan is. Maybe they want to have food shortages and
you look in other parts of the world,
move the robots in.
If you look in other parts of the world, like Japan,
you know what I mean?
they've got a lot of AI who's being situated into people's jobs and stuff like that, where they've like killed off companies. And I think it was the Honda factory or something had 65,000 workers, and they just got rid of them. And now there's 15 people that are just managers who just manage machines that make cars in this factory. And so
there you go.
What was that travel company? There was that travel company.
What travel company?
There's a travel company. They got a bag of people.
The one that make planes
in a room. I don't know. It was. I think it was either P&O or someone like that. You know what I mean? But they got everyone via Zoom and told them that there's literally their job that day. Right, boom. They got security guards in valleys, to take workers off boats. How deep is that?
That's mad. That's what I'm saying. That's where it's leading to, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. This is what people have to understand about technology. This is the bad side of technology, is that it can get so advanced it will leave people without work.
Yep.
Good evening, man.
And that all comes down to cost as well.
Welcome to
I don't know, sound harsh, but that all comes down to cost. Because if you think about it, you've got a machine, right? Machine doesn't need days off. A machine doesn't need, if it's not female, so it's not going to have a baby. It's not going to go away and get married. It's not going to, you know what I'm saying? Apart from the thing who comes in every fucking 6 months and does this little, I tune it up, it's cool.
Yeah. But that's, I mean,
I can just break that, you know what I mean?
We knew that was going to be the case anyway, man, realistically.
Yeah.
We talked about that any time.
So,
hold on, what did Locke say? They are dividing, it's a matter of time before they try conquer. I hear you, man.
They're done divided us already.
Nowadays.
There's many things that divide us though. Classism, socialism, fucking, you know what I mean? There's many things that are put in place to try and divide people and stuff, but yeah, it's another form of control and trying to take people
I
down.
think that all comes down to technology again, man, and social networks, man. Social networks,
Yeah, I agree.
like Facebook and that, allow you to build categories and groups, yeah, which you can fully push as a belief in life, and then you've got people that encourage you to do what you're doing, and then sensitivity and censorship comes from it, and now we're in a place where everyone can be a group or a category or something they want to be.
Good or I agree with that, man. Good or bad, because it's like you could have, not you, but anyone could, in particular, could have a radical view and then go on Facebook and then you find somebody else and that just creates a group of fucking people who all congregate together in that sort of way. So yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, man. Too much sensitivity, mate.
No, the world is very sensitive too. People are getting sensitive out there too.
Fully.
The thing that I find that's mad is like someone can do something, and if somebody else gets offended and they're not involved in it, that can actually create a situation for fucking someone. It's like when I've seen stuff where people are like, oh, it could be anyone, it could be an actor, it could be an artist, it could be a rally car driver. They'll find a tweet from someone from 7 years ago, and they say one thing. But it's probably out of context because it's written in just like plain text. It's not written as in like a back and forth or something. They're like, you said this.
That depends on what it says. If man says some stuff about some little young girl or something,
or they deleted the reply too, so it looks mad. They've just, you said this. You know what I mean?
No, you gotta hold some of them, man, to them things that they say on the internet back in the day. You gotta hold them to some of that stuff.
I agree.
Accountability is not a word people like anymore, man.
I think it's more.
But then cancel culture is mad though. Like people are getting cancelled for fucking anything now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think what GMG's saying is that saying like personal things, like okay, if someone said something about kids and that, back in the day, you got hold of
no. If someone said something about kids,
what you're saying is that if, like, for instance, Kevin Hart said back in the day, like, oh yeah, and he touched me, and I was like, what are you doing? Are you gay? Like, come on, man. Now, don't go back and say, you're homophobic because you made a comment like that. That's unrealistic.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, if someone said some mad shit about kids back in the day, I'm judging that. Like, I'm judging that. I'm judging the fuck out of that.
I believe back in the day, it was automatic to do that. It was automatic just to jump out. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's wrong to judge. I'm saying it was an automatic reaction. You see what I'm saying?
I think sometimes that cancelling a celebrity situation, I think is sometimes a bit deeper than what we even know. I think there's stuff going on behind the scenes why they get cancelled for real. Maybe they don't want to take part in their rituals and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you ain't playing the game, you're going to get cancelled. But if you ain't playing the game, some of you are going to get embarrassed too. You understand? Because they're not going to blow, the person getting embarrassed ain't going to blow up Hollywood because they got footage of them from their Hollywood parties doing foul stuff, so they can't blow them up. They'll send that straight to the hood anyway. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, innit? It's like...
Yeah, it's fully true, man. It's fully true. And that's the thing, I think a lot of people kind of forget. The industry isn't just you're an actor or you're an artist. It is you're
part of a cult.
And the industry, as you were saying, like not just actors and artists, like the industry spans into a lot of different fucking facets and stuff, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people who are like connected into that sort of world. And if you're not part of the get along gang and you're not doing what you're told, you could very quickly be the fucking person who's been pushed out on the witch hunt, if you know what I mean?
Well, at the end of the day, if you're going to go around them, you're going to go to their party, you're going to see things that they're going to want to be seen. So if you're going to go to them parties, it's like, you got to make a choice.
Yeah,
you're going to see some things. You're going to see some things that you're not down with. And if they let you win, you're going to get blown up if you do anything against it.
It was similar back in the day with Chappelle, like before he went to Africa and all the adversity that he faced and everything. I know you lot probably all know about that from back in the day.
Cat Williams even talked about comedy shows.
Shout out to Ash.
They've been attacking Cat Williams forever.
I think it was like Pimp Chronicles, or I think it was that. You know what I mean? When he was talking about, he went to one of them parties with P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, man, Man saw the rooms, innit? And he saw what was going on in each of the rooms. You know, like,
Do you know what the maddest thing is when you say that? I can literally. Do you know what the maddest thing is when you say that? I can literally think of like 10 well-known comedians who Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, fucking Martin Lawrence, I can't think, and the other one fucking evades me right now, that I've all said about when they've had an experience of going to a mad party and seeing some fucking crazy shit going on in Hollywood. So, you know what I mean? It all like coincides, like, and it always seems to be like they want to try and embarrass them in some sort of mad way for them to like go up in this kind of fucking weird pyramid thing that they got. I pray for anyone's soul who's in that shit, bro.
Yeah, Benny.
Benny Mason, welcome to the conversation, man. Big up B Unit, you know what I mean? Big up everyone in the building right now. Thank you for being here. You know what I mean? Thank you for your thoughts, opinions. Big up the panel each and every time. Again, we're just warming right now. We're warming. We're percolating now.
Follow everyone up in this thing as well.
Hey,
and don't forget
you
to check out
want to start
OTB.
running this every night or something for an hour?
See what you done, Jago. We jump on and do the second show, and now man, every day.
That's easy to do.
See what happens when we come together.
That's what I'm saying. We do 3 days from now in a week. Us lot all together. We do it. And put it up on, and everyone like make sure you all subscribe to OutcheatV's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to Panero's Mind channel.
Yeah, there's gonna be a collab. There needs to be a collab.
Yeah, because it's getting funny out here, man. It's getting a bit funny out here.
Hey, Lockie, what's your reasoning that you don't... So, I have heard a few people that are now, right? You know what I mean? So, I'm asking you, Lockie, right now, yeah, what rating Chris Rock right now? I want you to put that in the comments for me, fam.
Yeah, put that in the comments.
You know what, I did put in my video, I don't know if he's referring to me or not, because I don't know if he watches my channel, but I put in my video that I don't rate Chris Rock, yeah? But that's not because of what happened. I don't rate him from. I kind of. I was just about to say that comedian for a long time. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was just about to say
but on that. I grew up on CB4 though. Like, don't get confused.
Because I was gonna say, with everyone's opinion about Chris Rock, if your opinion on Chris Rock has changed because of obviously what's happened, then
that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You see how you know times have changed, yeah? Right? Because 1 minute man's still talking about bullying. 1 minute man's still talking about bullying and all that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, bullying is bad. And to me, that was bullying. Bro.
Who? Chris or Will?
So people shouldn't really be cussing off Chris Rock, you know what I mean? Really, like, because at the end of the day, what would you do in that situation? It's all good for people to be like, oh, he did. Well, come on, man. Not everyone's about that life. You know, on this planet, it's probably about 4 out of 10 people that are really about that life. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with that, I think the reason why he didn't react is because he's on.
No, he's professional. He's professional, but he still didn't react. He still didn't react afterwards, bro.
But how? Okay, I hear you. But how do we really know that? All we know is what we've been reported and what we've heard, and he's come out and made a statement. We don't know if like man went and fucking spoke to him or something after to get. You get what I'm saying?
No, you know why we know? You know why we know?
Go on.
Because we've seen that shit before with our own eyes, man. We saw the reaction when he slapped him, bro.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, when he said "wow," that made me think it was kind of fake. Because it's like, bruv, I'm not being rude. I've never been slapped. But like, if somebody hits you, your first reaction is not to go look at a camera and go, "Wow."
No, brother, you're thinking for yourself. Brother, everyone's different, bro.
I was gonna say, my first thought,
everyone's different, bro.
I'll be real. Yeah, my first.
All right, okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm personalizing it too much, but I'm not gonna stand and go, "Wow." I'm gonna be like, "All right."
I won't be talking, me personally. I would let there be no talking. You know what I'm saying? That man would get a one fly kick off the stage, Rock, my brother, in front of everybody. Because that's the thing that I said in my video. When someone slaps you like that, yeah, you got the opportunity to do anything you want after that. You could have done anything you wanted after that. But he played it professional, yeah. And the reason why we played it professional, because he's not about that life.
That's what I was trying to say.
We all know people that's about that life, yeah. We all know people that's about that life. Can you slap him? Can you slap him?
No, that's why. Yeah.
That's it. not with the shits.
He's in a safe
What I
space as
think
well,
is,
isn't he? He's in a safe space. So
if you look at the body
Got
language,
Anya.
the micro expressions on the face, and all of that stuff, man, like, regardless of who you are as a human being, yeah, when you get slapped in your face, you have a natural biological reaction in your body. Yeah?
fight or flight syndrome.
The eye,
Fight or
if you're
flight.
surprised by the situation, your eyes widen, your mouth open. Yeah? If that doesn't happen, then obviously man never got slapped. That's a natural human reaction. The second thing is, yeah, if man, you seen Will Smith, you seen how big the Bella's hand is. If he got slapped by them hands there, you're telling me, that, and it weren't like a little, one man comes up all the way down from
You know when he slapped him, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know when he slapped him?
Let me
he didn't have
say
one
something quick.
from like lane.
You know when he slapped him? Did you clock the movement? Did you clock the movement when he slapped him? He stepped back like he was gonna punch him because I watched it. He slapped him and then he did this shit like he stepped out there like it was gonna go.
Boy, bro.
I don't know.
No, you know what happened? You know what happened? When he slapped him, he was preparing for the rush. But if you look at it closely, innit? When he slapped Chris Rock, yeah, Chris Rock was preparing for another one. He wasn't going to fight back, bro.
No, I'm on about Will. When he slapped him, you watch the clip, when he slaps him, he kind of like jumps back in a sense. Like if you look at his other arm, it looked like he was waiting for a retaliation or something. So I don't know if maybe he thought it was going to go a different way, but it just seemed...
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and eyes closed from before even the slap was going. That obviously shows Chris knew there was a slap coming.
Do you know what? I wish we could have another screen right now, yeah, so we could fucking play this side by side. You guys, you'd see bro, it's just his little hand job that he does, which makes me feel like he was waiting for a retaliation. I was like, bro, I don't want to fully grown men slap each other at a war ceremony. I don't give a shit about it.
He looked a bit stiff in that clap, bro. His arm was all, even though he brought it from way back where, it was all bent up and that. His arm was all bent up.
Oh, come on, bro. He don't do his own stunts, innit? Come on.
But my man slapped him like he slapped him before, bro.
I'm putting his jaw on the back of his head. I'm putting his jaw on the back. Bang!
Straight round.
Like, straight down the pipe. Bow! That's what he's getting from.
Bro, I don't even know what I'll do to him, bro. I don't even know.
That's the mill.
I don't even want to think about what I'll do to a man if they try to embarrass me on a stage like that. I don't even know.
I mean, on public TV and that.
Yeah. I mean, again,
remember what we talked about earlier? It could be a way out. It could be the ritual.
If it was promo, it was an excellent promo, isn't it?
Listen, if it's for promo, that's the best promo ever because every person is fucking talking about it. If it is for promo, if it's not for promo, they're both dickheads. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
you want the short opinion?
The ratings that I have for both of them, yeah, never changed from before that to after that. I still think like the same about both of them. I never ever disrated any of them. I thought they were both great, like in their respective fields. So for me, that's never been taken away. I just feel like this situation was created, and they didn't really want to be part of it, but they had to be.
I hear you, man.
I just know I would have knocked him clean out as soon as I felt it on my face.
Boosh.
Yeah, but you have to understand something, though. You have to understand something, yeah? For a man to slap man like that, you have to understand something. Like if we was going to approach one of us here, he's not going to slap, innit? You know, like to approach someone to slap them is very disrespectful.
I think you have to know them.
That's no ratings. No ratings, bro. No ratings.
That's about that life. You got to know they're not about that life. Slap them like.
Yeah.
But I think also to slap someone, you have to know them. You're not going to walk up to someone if you're going to engage in a fight and slap them because one, that's not going to do anything. And two, like, that seems personal to me. Yeah, it's disrespectful, of course, but it seems personal.
August will get you nicked. You can't go and talk to August, fam. Trust.
Allow it.
So, okay, I got another question. So, with I'm glad you mentioned August. Rick Ross made a tune about this. Why did Will Smith not punch Rick Ross? Why did Will Smith not attack all the other comedians that have made jokes?
Yeah, you ain't seen them yet, have you?
There you go. I mean,
is it not a valid question?
You can't teleport into their yard. You have to see them. Yeah, we see what happens when they see them. So that's when you can say, yo, you didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I do believe there's going to be a few people that he knows for a fact have said some shit about his wife, and he ain't going to say a word to them.
Nah.
This is what I mean. Like, if The Rock was on, I'm not saying The Rock's a comedian, but if The Rock was on stage and he said that, would he have gone up to The Rock and slapped The Rock? No.
Terry Crews.
There we go.
Now then again, Will probably would have grabbed his nuts.
Hey, let's not talk about Terry Crews. He's been in some rituals as well.
Yeah, he was a ritual. Yeah.
Pete, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but this is hit people, man.
You know what I mean? But someone like Chris Rock, or
I'm just using as an example, someone, I'm talking like Pete Davidson maybe, or someone like that. Someone that he believes is not about that. Like, you're bitch slapping that man, innit? You're going to try and disrespect them.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I said it in my video. Man slapped man before. The man been slapping each other's cheeks for years.
You see what I'm saying? So like, I do believe, right? I do believe straight, you know what I mean, that it is one of them ones there. Like, I do believe that he be worried about that life, hence why slap. It was a slap and not a dig. Because I know if it was any of us, man, we knew we was going to go and do something to man. We're knocking man's jaw out. Any other man would try and punch a man, innit?
People would. A man
try to embarrass
if a man came for me, you know, it's better to slap me. That's not even sensible. Yo, big up Christian.
Shout out to Jojo.
What going on, Jojo? What's going on, Jojo? Yo, make sure, hey, your peoples, my peoples, make sure you follow Official Out There TV, please.
Jeez.
big up.
Shout out everyone in the building, man. We've got big crowd of people coming in and out here today.
Yeah, man, they're my people,
man. We're loving it. Loving it, man.
You know what it is out there? You know what it is? I ain't been doing no shows or no lives or nothing. You got me back on it today still, so big up yourself, bro. I ain't even doing no live, bro. I've been lazy on the team, bro. I've been lazy. You ain't see me do no shows, no lives or nothing, man. You can remember the Survival Man show? We started it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We started it on Instagram and then we turned it into, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up everybody passing through.
On YouTube, man.
When they started coming.
Yeah, just like how we're doing now. That's how I started the Survival Man show. This is how we're doing now.
Ah, okay.
And I moved it to the StreamYard team.
Is there any
videos out there that I can see that I can go and watch of that?
What videos? Of what?
Of your YouTube thing. I do YouTube as well, so it's tight.
You got a YouTube channel too. What's your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
mine's GMG News.
It's what?
GMG News.
Okay.
Same as my username, man. I've been doing it for like 7 years.
Oh, is it? See, look.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's all set in play.
Network.
Hold on, let me read Lulu's message a second. I think Will Smith was helping Chris with his tax bill. Man, you know what? I wanted to talk about that. BBC, I see you. You're moving sneaky. You know, the second that this happened, if you guys go onto BBC iPlayer right now, the first thing that was trending after this happened, they bought the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and they just plastered it all over the home screen. Google straight away was just giving me buy this film, but fucking Independence Day, this, that, and the other. They all jumped on it.
For who, bro?
Which is exactly who?
I can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear me again.
For me?
Yeah, go on, you're back. No, it's gone again, look.
That's mad.
He says, who's it profitable for? Obviously, man like Rock and that, isn't it? He's making his monies, Will's making his monies out of whatever's going on.
Yeah.
What, do you think when things are looking bad for man, yeah, they call each other, yeah, or tutus, yeah, come on this award show me and just slap me.
Yeah.
Let's reinvigorate my career, innit?
Yeah, I've got a big bill to pay, man. Can you come and help me in that? Just get on TV, Give me a fat nothing, man.
That's ridiculous, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, Will's films, last couple of films weren't really the greatest, so I don't know. Maybe.
What if a film comes out, yeah?
Go on.
And they do that whole replay of the slapping and it's in the film.
What, you think they're gonna do this like the Kanye documentary or something?
No, just say it's in a film that's coming out. They've already done it in the film. It's slapped the guy and stop thinking about my wife.
What about Simpsons?
That'll be stupid.
They do stuff like that. Simpsons already.
Huh?
They typically do that in Simpsons, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, Simpsons, boy. They're another level. Simpsons. They be doing some futuristic stuff.
Oh, they've been predicting things for years.
They forced.
Hey, Trump still might get killed, man. You just never know, man.
They predicted his presidency as well.
Yeah, but Hollywood, man, that's what you get when you're in Hollywood, though, people, man. If you don't want to join and be celebrities and them things there, and you know what I mean, and live that type of lifestyle, there's things that are gonna come with that shit, man. You know what I mean? They're gonna use you because it could be even. Listen, what happened on that stage? What people have to understand when talking conspiracy now, it could be even deeper than that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It could. Obviously, it's definitely all the things that we said, taking our minds off what's going on in Russia and all them things there and all this other stuff. No one don't even really talk that much about the Middle East no more. You know what I mean? Like, people are dying over there, bro.
I said this before, man. Everyone's going on about Ukraine. No one speaks about Iran, Iraq. Like that's another topic.
The last thing I heard, they was blowing up schools and shit.
Yeah. I thought he was.
I ain't heard nothing since.
Hollywood. So, right. Yeah,
Hollywood.
Yeah. K-News.
Shout out to K.
Yeah.
G's.
You know what I mean? Let us know in the comments your opinions. Welcome.
Yeah, cute.
Shout out to everyone who's popped in. If you've agreed with our opinions and our views, you know what I mean, let us know in the comment section down below. If you're not, then also let us know as well, because it's about you guys. We're good. How are you?
How about yourself?
We're good.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
what do you reckon this is going to do to Will's acting career?
Well, he's already getting cancelled in certain places, but the guy, does it matter though? The guy's rich in the Ross. Even if my man sued him, but it wouldn't even hurt his pockets.
That's true, man. I don't know if you guys seen over the last couple of years when he turned 50 and that, like, check some of his YouTube bits and pieces out. Man jumped out of a fucking helicopter and it's like rock climbing mountains and ran a marathon and all this crazy sort of shit. So I think he was trying to, for a long time, trying to revitalize himself. Sorry?
The YouTube rewind, you get me?
Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, trust me, nobody wants to end up in the YouTube rewind. Like that's the fuck that.
So what you been talking about? And what was the last video you put out on your channel, bro?
There was another one of these things. Oh, me, not me. Sorry.
No, my boy.
Me, I do a lot of different content, man. The last thing that I did content-wise, I think, like, I do fucking gameplay, I do vlogs, I do videos, fucking how-to guides, all them sorts of things there. The last sort of thing that I did, like, round this sort of content, I think was probably, what's that card that I did with Ty?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I try and just do as much content as I can. I've tried to... I've done interviews, fucking behind the scenes, all that sort of shit. But Manlike B.Dot is going to be coming with some new content soon.
Yeah, man.
When's your video dropping anyway?
My video?
Well, Manlike.
Yeah. When's your new music video dropping, bro?
I'm waiting for a particular for some branding.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I haven't even sent it to you yet. Oh, I've done it. You know, like,
So what-
HBO. God damn it, I'm time ago, blood. Sorry, pal. There,
I haven't seen it already if you work for that.
Oh yeah, I got new music coming as well soon, people.
So what's the topic on your tune that's coming up? Because I'm looking for people to flood my page with some like the talk that, you know, I don't want to hear no gangster shit because we covered that already, we've done that already. But
Manlike B.Dot studio, Manlike B.Dot tracks are hard. They're proper, like the music is proper, relevant, very controversial. Like,
right. But grown man bars, yeah?
Yeah.
And the lyricism is a different level as well, man. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
September. So his track speak for himself, and just go check out his
I
artist.
enjoy what I do.
Oh, so you do music as well, though, yeah?
I do music as well. Yeah.
It's good, man.
So,
I used to rap and all that back in the day. I used to rap and all that, man.
Yeah.
Bro, rap again, bro. I used to rap, and then, you know what I mean? I came back. Fucking, it don't leave you, blood. It don't leave you.
Nah, it don't leave you still, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's like, I used to rap, but I didn't really take it seriously. I was trapping, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really taking it that serious. Like, it was just more like a hobby.
On
You
the
know what I'm
side.
saying? Yeah. And then, you know, like I come from the days where I used to rap a lot of American beats and everyone used to cuss that shit, you know what I'm saying? But now everyone's doing the same thing, like, you know what I mean? It's weird.
Bro, do you know, at the end of the day, fuck it. Just make making music, bro.
I don't know why people like that stuff, man.
No, if I make music again, it would definitely be some knowledge stuff, and I'll put a video out on my page.
Yeah.
But I'm not like in a hurry to
I'll
do it.
send you the little promo. I'll send you a promo. Obviously, like
Oh, yeah,
James done
definitely.
a promo for the video. So obviously, I'll
Put it up
DM
for you. I'll
You
put
know
it
what
up.
I mean? Yeah, I'll DM you that, man. And then obviously, just take a listen to the promo. If you like what you hear, just wait for the video, bro. You're going to enjoy it, man. I truly believe you'll enjoy it. It's not going to be one of them mad things there. The beat's mad. The beat is crazy, bro. I believe it's quite epic.
Lyrics,
It's like cinematic.
bars.
Man. Like, it's real talk. innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, technically, I wrote this track
Yeah.
months ago, and what's happening now is still relevant now, this track. So I thought it's time
Okay,
to have a video.
futuristic, man.
Timeless
Yeah.
music.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's mad? Towards the end of me writing bars, I started writing a bit of knowledge bars, and that was like about 8 years ago. And
sorry to cut you off, bro. Is that when you stopped making music? Was 8 years ago? But that was like towards the end. You started writing the knowledge type rap, or
yeah, like at this moment in time now, I don't rap, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got a book here. I've wrote a couple bits and bobs, but I never finished the whole 16. But back then, I started doing knowledge, and like my man just said, the same. When I listen to them bars now, that's what's happening now. Hey, listen, music's a powerful thing, you know.
It is.
Some of these youths don't know what they're doing with this music, you know. They don't know. I used to write bars, and shit used to happen, bro. Like, you understand? I used to like, I might talk about someone that I want to do something to, and not doing it the next week, or something bad will happen to. It's weird, bro. Rapping is some serious spell casting thing, bro. And you could put yourself. It's mad, bro. It's mad. It's mad.
Just only put out the energy you want to put
Even
out.
that is a mad spell card.
But you could build your whole future if you're a rapper and you're saying the wrong shit. Sorry, Cuzzy, I can't hear it.
It's real talk.
Shout out to RJ2.
Can't hear you, bro. Hey, can you man hear him, bro? Is it
I can't hear him, bro. I can't hear him. Shout out to Jojo. Can hear you now, yeah. Shout out to There's Only One.
This thing has paused up again now.
Yeah, these be rapping, talking about they're chefing this guy and chefing that guy, and then get chefed up, bro. It's mad. They don't realise what's going on. Right?
Thank you.
Mic check, bro.
Hold up.
All right, listen. Let me just say something about that profit talk. Yeah, listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people have been trying to call me a prophet. I ain't no prophet, and I respect it what you lot are saying. But if you read the Bible, there's a scripture about a prophet. Yeah, there's a lot of people on this planet right now calling themselves prophet. Ain't no rascal prophet, bro. If If they read the Bible properly, what it says about prophets, you would not be calling yourself a prophet.
Remember, you're 100% right. You wouldn't call yourself that at all.
You wouldn't.
No. It's cool for people to call you it on a thing of they're giving you, you know what I'm saying? And I respect it.
Oh, yeah.
And Foxy, you know I love you to bits. Yeah? Hey, people, Jojo's got a channel. Foxy Moon Premiere, very knowledgeable woman. Make sure you add her up. But yeah.
Spellcasting. Man, we'll follow it.
Spellcasting, like I was saying, with the music thing and all that. Got to be very careful with them things, man. These poor youths, talking all this crazy shit. And what's worse as well is the ones that really do that. Fair enough. Like I was in the game, so when I was talking it cool. But there's people out there that wasn't in the game, and they were talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it came back on them. You know?
You think it's advisable when people talk their truth like that? For example, drill.
No, that's bait as hell, bro. That's crazy.
This is my big problem with drill. I love the beats, I love the music, and all right, if anybody does whatever they do, that's not my business. But my point is, like, if you do that, why would you then go on an instrumental and then say all of this sort of stuff? And maybe it's because I feel old or something, but I just don't understand that logic.
Brilliant. Excellent. All right, cool.
Well, everyone will add that up, man.
I'll add that in.
Here's the thing with drill for me, yeah? Like, again, I love the beats. I do love the beats of drill. I just love I love instrumentals. I love listening to all different sorts of instrumentals, to be honest.
Yeah, of course, you can draw inspiration from a lot of different.
When it comes to drill, I just feel like, why are you snitching on yourself and your friends?
That's real money.
You see me shake that man? You see me shake, and you go to your friend going, yeah, and then 2 days later they're all going to jail for 30 years. What are you snitching on yourself for?
Snitching, and you know the worst thing about it, bro? The worst thing about it, you seen them YouTube guys, them Scar Cities and all these guys, but them guys, they're police, bro. They're police, bro. Like,
you know what? That's one thing I can pride myself on. I've made videos on everything. I've never made any sort of videos talking about something happened to this person because I don't like chatty patties. Nah.
I respect you. I respect you more if you just go and sign up with the police. What are you sitting in your house for, making videos on?
You're not even getting You're getting next to nothing.
Connecting all the dots for the police.
Shout out to Jojo. Much love.
Yo, Foxy. Hey, Foxy. Would you like to jump up on there? Do you want to jump up on there, Foxy? And talk to the brothers. Let me know if you want to jump up and I'll jump off for a little bit and let you jump on.
Yes, love you, Mark.
Yo, Mandem, how many people can you have on this thing? How many people can you have up on the screen? Only 4. Okay.
I tried to add the next one, but no one wouldn't let me. Wouldn't let me. Badness.
Yeah, no. Back
You were saying, like, music is like when it comes to like the sort of spellcasting thing. You gotta remember, like, if you put music at certain frequency, you can muck about with a person.
Yeah.
At certain frequency. You see what I'm saying?
Really dangerous, man.
Man. Yeah, man. And people don't think that shit's real. Like when you go on YouTube and you type in, you know, sleep music and stuff like that. You know, you get them.
If you want to get onto that, we can talk about all the brainwashing music, the beautiful fucking music that's been used. You know what I mean?
Different things to you, boy.
Different frequencies, white noise, you know what I mean? That's another fucking thing that can fuck with people if you know about that. You know what I mean? That's been used for torture fucking purposes and all like mad shit. But yeah, trust me.
Yeah,
you got a foul mouth, you know, brother.
Nah, I just researched a lot of fucked up shit, bro. That's what it is. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. Someone said to me one day, you know, black noise on your fuck to look up at what it was, and I was like, you lot are foul, bro. Doing some foul shit.
Yeah, it's foul out there, bro. It's foul.
Just to reiterate, and I know I keep doing it, but it's one of the things right now. Big up everyone in the building, big up the panel. You know what I mean? Like, if you enjoy what we're doing, we've got a whole section of episodes you can go and watch on YouTube. Go check out our
shout out to the box.
You know what I mean? Big up Panero for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. You know what I mean? Big up everyone in the building. Big up GMG, Jago. Percolated.
Yeah.
Hey, we not think about the weather lately, man, in London, man. It was snowing. Remember a couple of days ago?
I can't even comment, blood. I'm not in London, bro.
Oh,
So
okay, where are you?
I'm in Wales, bro. I'm in Cardiff.
Are you in Wales?
Yeah, I'm in Cardiff.
I got a brethren out in Wales still.
Where to?
I don't know where exactly it is, but he moved out there about 6 months ago. He comes on my channel and all that, man.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we'll link it up, man. We'll link it up, man.
Yeah, man, that sounds sick, bro. That sounds sick. But yeah, no, weather for me, I know you lot have probably had that mad hail. I had hail, I had wind, I had rain in one
day.
In one day. In one fucking day. And I'm a cyclist, bro, so man got fucked up all day, bro.
No. Basically,
smacked them up.
Last week, I was sort of leaving for my workplace. Last week was very nice and sunny, innit? And I suggested, look, they're having a little party tonight, pub. Come to mine for a barbecue during the daytime if it's nice, innit? So I've checked the weather, and the weather's saying, yeah, Friday's decent. Yeah, it's a bit chilly, but the sun's out and that. And I've got some fire pits and that, and I've got the barbecue out. Weather, I swear, 1 minute it's snowing, the next minute it was as dry and the sun was out. Then it started drizzling a little bit and hailstoning. Then the sun came back out. I was like, what? It's all in like 2 hours. Like, I've never seen no madness in my life like this ever.
Do you know what? I felt bad, yeah, because one of my boys sent me a picture, and he lives up, I don't know if you guys know this, but Abervale, which is like further afield in Wales, yeah? It's more up in the mountains type thing. He sent me a picture. He's like, bro, it's snowing where I am, and wherever he is, it's always cold and shit, and I'm in the city, so I don't really get the worst of the bad weather. I start laughing at him, bro. 10 minutes later, I look up in the sky, I'm getting smacked about by fucking hailstones, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this weather on, man? What is this weather on? But then we've had a lot of mad recently.
It's hot.
Out here. I'm gonna jump off for 2 secs, yeah. Add Jojo, so you can meet Jojo dancer. I have a female up here. Yeah. She's gonna jump on. You're gonna jump on.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm watching. I'm here.
You guys want to see more stuff like this that we do? Don't forget to go and check out OTV over on YouTube. We got how many series are we into now, man? Then we've done how many episodes? Vigorous amounts of episodes there for you guys to look at. Different conversations, all of that there. You know what I mean? Don't forget to subscribe as well, and make sure that you turn on notifications so that you know, obviously, when my man's dropping new content. You get me? And obviously, add up Outcheatv over on Instagram, because we're now doing the bite sizes.
And big up Pinero every time, my G. Right,
Welcome.
No. Yeah.
My bad. I'm in the bathroom, y'all. I have the space. Salute.
How you doing?
Times is rough. I don't have enough space in my house. Got a lot of people going on. So I had to shoot in the bathroom real quick.
Hey.
Salute. I'm good. Thank you for allowing me to come up real quick. You know, I go along with brother Pinero over there. I'm from the Bronx in New York City.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy that you guys were mentioning about you know, with the whole situation with Will Smith, and you know, I think it's fake, really. And it just wants to keep people, because you know they're comedians, they're actors. When you get roasted, that's what happens. You know, when you peep things and you see things differently. It's like that didn't even make sense. Why would he do that? The body language just shows differently. You know, he was smiling walking up there. You know what I'm saying? He was smiling, like walking up there to smack Chris Rock. Jada was laughing.
Yeah, so
from your perspective,
point of view, obviously, you know, the situation between you and Jada all this time. Do you think that the relationship is now basically Jada is running Will Smith?
Wait, say that again. Jada what?
Is basically running Will Smith, like making him do, like using him as a puppet, basically.
Yeah, I agree. She showed him that she was displeased about what was being said, but she's been blasting her man in public for years now,
Well, then,
a couple of years,
I
especially.
agree with you on that because of the red table talk. Like, she's the only,
Yeah.
you know, he's the only person that would go. He doesn't really do interviews, but he will go on her thing and just get dragged through the mud because it's content for her. You know.
Right. Right. So you know, that's disrespect right there. You know, they're Hollywood, you know, bottom line. So no one should be looking at them to be, you know, role models in relationships at all.
Yeah.
You know, they've been together for so long. She even clowned him and said, you know, I thought he was a goofball, you know, when I first started messing around with him because she was too hooked on Tupac still. You know, so she told us from the get-go that she was looking at her, like Will Smith like a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I just think that thing is all just fugazi, is fake. A lot of people really think that that's happening. It could be, but I also know that Hollywood does rituals around this time. You know, we're coming into the high holy months, and so this is what they do, and people are just, you know, falling into the spell.
Yeah.
There's a very big possibility to me. So I do agree with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got some good points there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, on my platform, I'm a tarot card reader, so a lot of people might think that's, you know, hooey and all that stuff, but I thought so too long ago until I realized that this is all coming from ancient, you know, my ancestors. My great grandmother, she was a tea leaf reader from Grenada. You know, my family, my mom's side, they from the islands, Jamaica and Grenada and stuff. So, you know, it's all innate. It's just skills that we have that lays dormant in us, and it takes certain things in our life to bring these type of situations out in our, you know, yeah. So when I said Brother Panera's a prophet, I didn't, you know, he's got a gift. We all have these different kind of gifts that we use, and some are a little more enhanced than others.
Yeah, he speaks very well, man. Big shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched videos, and obviously I've had chat talks regarding Panera, so it was very good to speak to him today, to be honest. I mean, so,
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
you know what I mean? And obviously,
It's nice to have a female's perspective as well, like on the panel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like to, and I also like to have these type of conversations as well on my panel, not just only doing the readings. But it's crazy how you guys were talking about how YouTube, with the algorithm, and so I had a thought-provoking conversation 2 weeks ago at YouTube. I did like 5 hours of just talking about, just like how we're kicking it right now.
Yep.
And they took my video down.
What was you talking about in particular, and how was it uploaded?
I was talking about how, you know, certain immunizations affect the black males.
Okay.
As opposed to,
you know as well as I do, right? You do YouTube, yeah? You know about that tick box thing. You know, you see, that's why you smiling. The second I heard you say about immunizations, I was like, listen, that sounds like a banging conversation, but YouTube is just like, we don't want to see you telling the truth. We don't want to see you saying stuff.
Right, and that's what they said. They said it's mismedical information. And I was talking about a whole slew of things. I was talking about, you know, this type of stuff with, you know, the trickery and you know, how they just try to keep us in their spells and pay attention to all the stuff that's going on around us. So yeah, they brought my page down. On my other Instagram, I was playing some music and stuff, and they shadow banned me from posting up things. So yeah, they don't want to hear me speak the truth.
Well, have you tried stereo? You could run your show over there. I've heard.
What's that?
Have you tried an application called Stereo? You could run your show over there.
Oh no, but I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to B.Dot, man, because he's the one who introduced me to that. Like we used to run like stereo podcasts over there, and we've spoken about a big slew of different types of conversations and topics and stuff, and it doesn't seem to be as monitored as frequently as what you do, because I do YouTube on a 7-day basis. So I understand. So that might be another avenue for you to look down. I'm not telling you what to do, but it might just help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, because that's what I'm looking for, is to get on another avenue, because it's like, yeah, I read, you know, I do the cards and stuff, but it's, I'm sorry, what was that?
No subscription or nothing. It's actually free to use. It's absolutely free.
Yeah. But the only thing is, because you said you're
okay.
reading the tarot cards, unless they physically need to see the tarot cards, obviously, because it's an audio format, they won't be able to see you. They will just be able to hear you. But you can still run. I've heard people on stereo do tarot cards, to be honest with you, and other things of a similar ilk, if you know what I mean. So it could be a really good place for you. And there's a lot of different Americans, a lot of different people that you connect with. Obviously, as you know, we're over in the UK. And primarily, whenever I use that, I connect with a lot of people from all over the world. So yeah, it might be a good avenue for you still.
Yeah, peace. I respect that. Thank you.
That's all right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give that take. But I definitely want to have this kind of conversation again. Maybe on my platform, I brought it up to Brother Pinero if we could do something on his platform as well, and just, you know, talk about these type of relationships, the toxic relationships, you know, how they try to pit the men against the woman. There was a newspaper article that just came out here in New York. It's called the New York Post, and it said, should black women start dating white men to like basically enhance their social, you know, clout and stuff like that, because the vice president is so-called black. Well, she's a woman of color. She's not really black. And then we have our first black Supreme Court judge, and she's married to a white man. Now, I don't have any problems, but I do understand that systematically, that's what, especially in the United States, that's what the problem is. They want to keep our black men and women separated from each other because they understand that, you know, the black man is powerful and mighty. And so therefore, if they start, you know, soliciting out to different cultures, it takes away the black man from, you know, his home and from his family. And so I thought that was a big disrespect at this article. So I want to talk about that on my platform as well,
Right.
Because it's disgusting that they would put that, and they don't say that to any other cultures that are out there. They wouldn't say, you know, should a black man or should a, you know, Jamaican or should a Puerto Rican man marry a white woman? Like, they wouldn't put that article out. So why are you saying this about, you know what I mean? Like, it's just total disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that might get some type of flack too, but I don't care. I mean, you know, I was brought here to speak my mind and say what I needed to say.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, certain platforms will try to censor it, but then there's certain platforms that don't. There's another platform called Rumble, which I think people are moving over from YouTube over to Rumble to do videos because they don't have so much product being on the information. But yeah, man.
Patreon is another one. You know, there's many different services that you can go on. Telegram, you know what I mean, where you can expect.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out the different avenues because you know, I got something to say.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just about the cards. It's not a parlor trick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit delayed.
I agree with what you said, innit?
Shout out to Hebs.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Yeah, I think it's the headphones.
Yeah. He's been like this through the whole thing.
Oh. All right. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, brothers. Thank you so much again for having me up here.
What's your platform? What are you on for a second? Because I'll follow you up still. Are you on Insta? Are you or?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, but I'm also like I do the
Where's the show?
Foxy Moon premieres on Wednesdays.
On when? Okay.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, right? What's the name
Wednesdays.
on YouTube?
It's Foxy Moon.
Right. Okay.
It's F-O. Well, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. I'm following up.
Yeah, Foxy Moon premieres. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, salute to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time today.
Peace.
Yeah, my phone just said 15% left.
15%.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to jump off quickly. I'm gonna have to jump off now as well anyway.
Yeah, man, same.
Pinero,
anyway.
yourself all the time. What we're gonna do is probably I'll shout you anyway, Pinero, and we'll chat. We'll put you in the group and we'll chat in it. Makes sense.
Yeah, just so that you.
All the time. Well, thanks for coming on and chatting with us. That was great meeting someone from the other side of the lake.
Everyone also as well. Thank you to everyone that jumped in today. Absolute pleasure.
Yeah, big shout out and appreciation to everybody's interactions, everyone who's come up on the panel. Just to let you all know as well, we do have a show over on YouTube, which is called Out the Box, where we upload content on there. I think we're on like the 3rd season or maybe the 4th season. We spoke about a lot of different topics, you know what I mean? So if you want to see a continuation of some of the things that we do, go and check out the YouTube channel and subscribe so you know when new things are popping out, you know what I mean? Also as well, me and Manlike B.Dot will be back on stereo real soon. I had a lot of messages for people saying they want us to return, so we're going to be coming back. You know what I'm saying? I got new music coming out. Manlike B.Dot's got a fucking music video coming. There's so many things coming out, man. Just check everything out, you know what I mean? Just check out everything.
Well, make sure you follow up Pinero's Mind if you ain't following him already. And make sure you follow Upty Moon, which is commenting there as well. Everyone, we get together, make sure that all the good people stay together and we win together. You get me? Big up yourselves all the time. Cheese!
Thank you, everyone.
Peace, people.